Hello, I'm Sabiana Dianabila and I will talk about my literary criticism of The Yellow Wallpaper by Charlotte Perkins Gilman, and I will focus on gender inequality and, and for analyze it using Judith Lober's theory of feminism. And through this analysis, we can see how the narrator experienced unequal treatment, limited freedoms, and male dominance in her marriage. So now let's begin with the synopsis of the story. Okay, I like to briefly explain the story. The Yellow Wallpaper tells the story of a woman who suffers from a nervous conditions after giving birth, and her husband John, who is also a doctor, takes her to a country house and give her a treatment called the rescue. And during that treatment, she's not allowed to work, write, and or make decisions about her own recovery. A long time passes, she becomes isolated in a room with yellow wallpaper and starts to become obsessed with the strange patterns. And so this situation slowly affects her mental health and becomes the main conflict of the story. The story begins when the narrator is brought to a country house by her husband, John. Because John believes that rest is the best treatment, he forbids her from writing and working. However, writing is actually something that helps her express her feelings. As she spends more time alone in the room, she becomes interested the yellow wallpaper. She imagines a woman trapped behind it, and her mental condition continues to worsen until she tears down the wallpaper to free the women she sees. In the end, she believes that she has finally become free, while John is shocked by what he sees. So for this analysis, I use Judith Lorber's theory of gender inequality. According to Lorber, gender inequality happens when men and women are treated differently and unequally in terms of power and authority. Gender inequality is a social structure in which men and women are treated differently and unequally. This theory is relevant to the story because the narrator experienced unequal treatment from her husband. John controls her activities, ignores her opinion, and also makes decisions on her behalf. So, for one example, when the narrator says, I'm absolutely forbidden to work until I'm well again. This quotations shows that she lost her freedom and independence because John has authority over her life. For the first evidence of gender inequality can be seen when the narrator says, John doesn't know how much I really suffer. He knows there's no reason to suffer, and that satisfies him. This quotation shows that John doesn't fully understand or value his wife's feelings. Instead of listening to her experience, he believes his own judgment is correct. As a result, the narrator has very little power in making decisions about her own life. This reflects gender inequality because her voice ignored by her husband, John, and John's opinion is considered more important. For the second evidence can be seen when John controls the narrator activities. For the dialogue, I'm absolutely forbidden to work until I'm well again, and he had to have me write a word. This quotation shows that she is not free to express herself through writing. John believes that he knows what is the best for her. He makes decisions for her without considering her wishes. These situations reflect a patriarchal relationship where men have authority and women are expected to obey. For the third evidence shows of the women trapped behind the wallpaper. For the dialogue, it's like a woman stopping down and creeping about behind the patterns. I think this woman symbolizes the narrator herself, um, but both the narrator and the women behind the wallpaper are trapped and unable to live really through this symbol. Carol Perkins Gilman shows how inequality and lack of freedom can negatively affect women's emotional and psychological well-being. The last evidence appears at the end of the story when the narrator says, "I've got out at last in spite of you." This statement suggests that she finally realized how much control John has over her life. For her, escaping the wallpaper means escaping the restrictions and oppressions she has experienced. Although she lost touch with reality, this moment highlights the harmful effects of gender inequality and the loss of personal freedom. In conclude, overall, the yellow wallpaper clearly presents the issues of the gender inequality. Throughout the story, the narrator experiences unequal treatment from her husband, who controls her activities, ignores her opinions, and makes important decisions for her. As a result, she lost her freedom, her voice, and then her mental health. And using Judith Lorber theory of feminists, we can understand how unequal power between men and women contributes to the narrator severing. Therefore, this story can be seen as a criticism of patriarchal society and the unfair treatment of women, especially within marriage. That's all from me, and thank you so much.